Yo, what is going on, guys? I have some absolute heat cooking up for you guys today in this deck list. But before we get into the video, question of the day. What is your favorite deck to be playing during this Crown Zenith format? Are you playing an older deck? Are you playing a Crown Zenith deck? Let me know what you guys are currently playing on the ladder in the comment section down below. Let's get into it. Today we are playing with the Zacian VSTAR. Such a solid card. I mean, it does 310 damage with its VSTAR power. That's just good. It's an insane amount of damage. Yeah, you do 30 to yourself, but typically whatever you're facing, they're gone. They're smoked, knocked out. And then you combine that with Break Edge, which goes through all effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. This goes through Miltank, Duraludon, I mean, it goes through Goodra, all of that good stuff, which is really, really solid. And it's pretty beefy with 270. Now, what's interesting is oftentimes I also find myself attacking with the Zacian V just as much as the V-Star because its Brave Blade does more damage than Break Edge. It does 230. Yeah, you can't attack next turn, but you pair Brave Blade with the most busted ability ever printed, Intrepid Sword, and you are just absolutely going nuts. Intrepid Sword allows you to draw 3 cards and accelerate any metal energy that you find there from those 3 cards onto Zacian. So it accelerates energy, it draws you cards. It's so powerful because it allows you to get turn 1 Brave Blades on your second turn of the game. It's pretty wild. So you pair these two together with Perrserker and you are really pumping out some serious damage. Perrserker's ability Steely Spirit means you do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon with your Metal Pokemon, which means Zacian's doing, 230, 250, Choice Belt is 280, Zacian VSTAR does 310, with the Perrserker in play you're doing 330, killing practically any VMAX in the game, which is really crazy, especially since Galarian Meowth can discard 2 cards from your hand to search for the Perrserker. The discard is also really nice because you can discard Metal Energy and then Metal Saucer the energy directly onto your Zacian, which is another fun combination. You also have Greninja, which has a very similar effect. Discarding energy and drawing a couple cards, really solid because you want that metal in the discard pile for Metal Saucers. So we're also playing 2 Goodra. Gubra's so broken in this deck because you can attach a metal energy for turn and then Primate Wisdom a second metal on top of the deck and use Intrepid Sword to guarantee hit that energy and attach it to your Zacian, which means all you need is 1 more energy and just like that you have a Brave Blade ready to go. So Oranguru is really solid in this list. I also have Crobat, Lumineon, just typical support Pokemon. Help us get that extra dig and find what we need. Now, moving on to the trainers. Vacuum is nice, getting rid of pesky big charms, tools, whatever choice belts. Path to the Peak is also another big one as well. The 4 Metal Saucers just for powering up, chaining our Zacians. It makes it really easy to chain our Zacians when we can just go Brave Blade into Brave Blade or Brave Blade into Star Sword. It is really, really nice. You also have 4 Quick Balls, 4 Ultra Balls, max consistency. I am playing 2 switches as well in case we lead something we don't want, as well as Zacian's V has a condition upon the Brave Blade attack that says you can't attack 2 turns in a row. So being able to pivot around is kind of nice. I'm playing 2 Temples, mainly for the Mew matchup and the Lugia matchup. I am playing a Training Court as well so we can recycle our energy. Moving on to the trainers. Bird Keeper, it kind of has the same effect as Switch. I'm using it so that I don't ever get stuck in the active and I'm not able to attack back-to-back turns. So I've got 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Marnies. I typically don't want to play Marnie. You really want to dig into the deck, which is why I have 3 Research and the Serena. Serena's nice because you can selectively choose to discard metal, and it's also an additional Gust. And Raihan. I really like Raihan in this list because what you can do is you can go attach for turn after after a Zacian V gets knocked out. You can go attach for turn onto a V-Star, Raihan the energy directly onto, or you have to have an energy on there preemptively, sorry, but you can go Raihan the energy on, and then Raihan can search out Double Turbo, and then Double Turbo can be instantly attached because there is a double colorless attack cost in it, and you can just like that get a Star Sword out of nowhere, which is pretty busted. So I really like that combo as well. We've got 2 Air Balloons for pivots, 2 Choice Belts, the 1 Double Turbo, and 12 Metal to round out the list. This deck can be really aggressive and can take really big KOs as early as the second turn of the game. Let's get into some games, man. Alright, let's see if we can make Zacian go Nuts. Our opponent is calling the coin flip. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't want to win anyway. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay. All right. Our opponent is letting us go first. Very interesting. Super interesting, for that matter of fact. I wonder what our opponent is playing. Looks like we're about to find out with this mulligan. Goodra. Okay, Goodra's interesting. So Breakage is really solid because it goes through Goodra's damage reduction, which is actually really, really nice. We do get to draw an extra card. Okay, so it looks like... Alright, so... I kind of like the Marnie. At the same time... So, I'm trying to figure out what I want to keep. I think I get rid of Temple. Temple really doesn't do anything here, for sure. So, what else do I potentially want to discard? I think I want to discard the Marnie. Now, Marnie can be really nice to disrupt them since they build big, big hands. But at the same time, next turn, I'm kind of going to want to go into the deck. So, I'm going to Ultra Ball here, get rid of these two. Because next turn, we're going to want to go in and find pieces. Because, I mean, our Zacian VSTAR can do some real big numbers, especially when combined with Perrserker. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get a Perrserker down right now. But we have a really busted combo here. This is what I was talking about earlier in the deck introduction right here. Bam, Primate Wisdom. And then just like that, we get to Intrepid Sword and hit those energies. My goodness. All right, we're in there, guys. I mean, our Zacian VSTAR is ready to go. Or our Zacian V is ready to go. We have Serena in hand, actually, which is crazy. So if our opponent does bench a Goodra, I'm going to snipe it down. So fast. That's actually really, really nuts. Alright, our opponent does get the turn 1 battle VIP pass. Let's see now. Guru does have 120. That's the main reason I left it in the active, is it can survive a Cramorant attack. And quite frankly, I don't want my Zacian to take unnecessary damage because it is going to be more important than my Guru in the long game. So... let's see. Yeah, Goodra has picked up a lot in popularity in recent times. I mean, it's a solid deck overall. I really like Goodra. I think it's really solid. But let's see if it folds to Zacian. Do it. Bench a Goodra. I'm chasing it down, baby. No? No? Alright. Our opponent is just going to go in with a Cram, it looks like. Oh, no. There's the Ultra Ball. Oh, yeah. Put it down. Ooh, that's 2 metal energy in the discard pile. Our opponent's getting rid of a lot of energy. Although, technically, they only need 1 metal on a Goodra. So, technically, they probably only need about 2 if they're powering up 2 Goodras or so. Oh, they're going in with the Radiant Greninja. Oh, interesting. They're not getting a Goodra down this turn. Interesting. I mean, I can always Primate Wisdom the Serena onto the top of the deck for a following turn. Alright, there's another metal energy down. And just to spit innocently. Alright. Let's see what we can do here, guys. What do we top deck? We top deck a boss. Oh, that's so bad. I really need these Gust cards to get around my opponent. I really do. I mean, I could always... I think I'd get rid of the Research and the Serena here. I want to set up, potentially start setting up a second Zacian. I also want to get down my Perrserkers because, I mean, if Goodra takes 80 less and we do 220, 240, 260, with our Perrserkers online, Breakage can actually one-shot a Goodra through its effects. So, we're going to go like this. I want to get my Perrserkers down. I think I'm going to prioritize that. Alright, so we're going to go here. And then we are going to Primate Wisdom the boss's order so we can draw into it. We get the V-Star. Do I evolve now? I think so. I think that's A-okay. And then we rip the Big Fat Research. We find Metal Saucers. Okay. We find Ultra Ball as well. We're definitely going to retreat here into our Zacian. We're going to swing with a Breakage. Now, I guess the question is, do I want to try and set up another Zacian right now? Because I have an attach for turn here. My hand is a little dead outside of this. Weirdly enough, I kind of want to hold the hand to potentially go in for a Crobat next turn. As crazy as that sounds, I think that's what I want to do. I can just attach this energy and prep it for a Star Sword as well. So let's break edge. We're going to take one prize card, and we're going to go from here. Let's go, man. Oh, I'm so excited. Break edge going through Goodra is actually kind of nasty. Because like I said, it's 200, 220, 240, or yeah, we can really put out some serious numbers with break edge. That's wild. Alright, a Hyper Potion down as well. Our opponent is looking like they're forced to make some difficult decisions. Our opponent also chose specifically not to bench the Goodra last turn. I mean, alright, let's see if Goodra's coming down right now. Feed me. Show me the Goodra. Lumineon. Okay, Lumineon is also a fantastic 2-prize Pokemon. I will absolutely take those free prizes, baby. Of course, he could always Mirage Gate to it, theoretically, and then shuffle it back into the deck. That is definitely an option our opponent has. I also didn't consider that this Radiant Gren can just absolutely smoke my bench right now. Oh well, guess we'll find out. Oh, there is the attach to the Greninja. Alright. He is coming down. He is taking those prize cards, man. But there's still no Goodra. So, and I'm definitely going to cook this Lumineon this next turn. Alright, there's 90. Our opponent does net himself 2 prize cards. That is fine. Bro, we still got this. I believe. You guys are being haters. Alright, we're gonna talk to Jeepers. Another Metal Saucer. Wow, that is all kinds of terrible, quite frankly. Wow. All this Metal Saucer with no metal energy in the discard pile feels really bad. I could always bench the Guru and see an additional card this turn, which is definitely not terrible. I don't mind that. I don't want to get rid of Choice Belt either. Do I get rid of my Metal Saucers? This is tough, because I want to set up another Zacian. I want to get it Ripborn and ready to go. Although, I guess this Zacian isn't being threatened right now, so I guess it's not all that terrible. We'll see. We'll put this Metal Saucer on top. We do get a Quick Ball. Okay, Quick Ball is definitely nice. That will allow us to grab another Zacian. But like I said, I don't think I need it quite yet. I'm going to chase down this Lumineon, man. And we're just going to break edge. Man, Zacian going first. This is just what Zacian has always done, man. We get our boss's orders off the prizes. Dude, I am so chillin'. Its ability going first to just absolutely go in. I mean, turn 2, 230. It can be pretty difficult to deal with. Our opponent has 17 cards in deck, so maybe they're planning on using Thornton or something? I'm not certain. Alright, they're doing Greninja again. Alright. I guess I'm not really scared of the Greninja, honestly. I mean, how many of these would it take to KO a Zacian? Right? So I'm going to Quick Ball here. I'm going to set myself up another Zacian just in case for this following turn. And then I'm just going to KO the Gren. There's the Goodra. I'm just kidding. I'm going to KO the Goodra. I've decided. Unfortunately, though, no Perrserkers down on the bench. Alright, he's shuffling them back in the deck. I guess ideally, we hope he doesn't get another Goodra down this turn. But I guess we'll see. Because he can go 90 here. That sets him up for numbers to KO me there. Switch card into the Cram. Okay. For sure. Mirage Gate. Go in, buddy. Do you. Alright, and there's the Hoti, the Spit from Cramorant. I mean, I'm going to... Let's get rid of this Ultra Ball here. I'm going to grab myself another Zacian. Bench. My Radiant Gren comes down. We're going to conceal cards. See a few extra cards here myself. Perrserker's definitely not terrible. But I can Metal Saucer to my bench here. I could always just attach the Air Balloon as well preemptively. Do I want to get down this Meowth? I could. But I am going to just destroy this Goodra's life. So I guess we can get it down just in case, right? We'll attach. And then, yeah, we're going to chase down this Goodra. Now, I do get the KO because I do also have Choice Belt in the hand, which is super nutty. I can Break Edge and KO here, 230. Man, I haven't even needed to use Star Sword. I have Star Sword online for 340. Let me use it. I think the writing is on the wall. There's the Thornton. Oh, he's going to do it. I told you the Thornton was coming, didn't I? All right, so now it's kind of getting a bit iffy. Because now, I guess, well, I can always Break Edge. That forces the... I've got double Metal Saucer, but now I don't have my Air Balloon. Oh, rough. Okay, let's see what we get off the top as well, because I'm going to have to promote something. I'll probably have to promote the Radiant Greninja here. Ooh, scary, scary. We top deck a Switch. That's not very helpful. We do have the double Metal Saucer, like I said. Well, the Switch is nice, because at least we can get in and attack here, right? We'll go double Metal Saucer. I can Primate Wisdom, I guess, this, and see what I get off this. A Metal Energy is great. Well, we can just switch in and Brave Blade, I guess, right? But let's conceal cards. We can see 2 extra cards here. Oof. Okay, Quick Ball is solid. That can draw us a few extra cards. But the only thing that I'm really scared about, so I do 230, 250, 270. I guess, well, 310, 340, 360. It's just not enough, right? 280. Well, what's crazy is I would have to find, I would need a lot, man. I can Quick Ball this away. I can always Crobat. I would have to find my Perrserker, my V-Star, and my Choice Belt. Can I do that? I can Raihan, get the energy, but that's not, Raihan doesn't get me there quite yet. Raihan can maybe if I draw, so let's go Switch, Crobat. I would have to see exact Choice Belt. Oh my gosh. Is that it? Hold on a second. Hold on. Right? Is that a one-hit KO on this Goodra? I could be tripping, guys. I could be absolutely tripping. Let's grab the V-Star. Bam. Zacian. That's 310, 340, 360. Goodra's 2. No freaking way. Star Sword for the knockout through the rolling iron? Let's go! Oh my god, Zacian! Outplayed, baby! Zacian can output some serious freaking damage, man. That last game was ridiculous. Our opponent thought they had us with the Thornton outplay, bro. I saw it coming. Saw it coming a mile away. I was prepared. You guys were worried. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried. Even a little bit, bro. Let's see what we are playing against here. Mew. Okay, let's see if we can take down Mew VMAX. I believe. Now, let's hope they don't get just the absolute gnarliest start of their life, which it looks like they might have. Double Battle VIP Pass. Bro, chill, dog. I mean, Mew does what Mew does, guys. I mean, now what's crazy is we can actually one-shot a Mew VMAX with our Zacian. But we also have to go through these Meloettas, which already have a fusion energy on it. Oh my gosh. Yo, if he leaves this thing in the active, I could potentially turn one Brave Blade. I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to, but it is definitely an option. Oricorio is down as well. No backup Mew, so let's see. I mean, because I can Radiant Greninja, I can get a Zacian down. I would have to. I would just have to hit double Metal Saucer and then attach for turn. I would have to go kind of nuts. And he does retreat to the Genesect. Very smart. But we top deck Guru. Guru is pretty nice. Let's send with Ultra Ball. I think I'm going to research here. As much as I would really like to... I'm going to get rid of the Switch. As much as I would like to, you know, Marnie my opponent, because they only did use one Genesect, which leads me to believe they kind of have everything they need in their hand. I'm going to research here because I don't want to hit something I want to discard. Let's see. Okay, wow, that is all kinds of bad. Let's thin here. We can get down another Zacian. I can also Crobat this turn as well. I do have Temple. Temple's pretty solid here. I can get rid of Serena, grab Crobat. The Temple might actually hurt my opponent a lot here. I'm going to put out the Temple. I'm going to Crobat for 4. See what I can find. Metal Saucer, that's not quite it. But I can conceal cards here, see a couple extra cards this turn. Okay, well, it's not quite the attack. It's almost there, though. That's kind of nuts. We're gonna Metal Saucer here. I can double Metal Saucer. I'm scared that my opponent's just gonna gust whatever when I put the energy on. But what I can always do is just go Primate Wisdom like this and guarantee. Okay, and then guarantee that 2 Zacians have energy on them. I actually hit the V-Star too. I mean, so sorry guys. A pretty ideal setup. I mean, I did sacrifice a lot of resources like my Metal Saucers and whatnot, but now I've got 2 Zacians powered up and ready to go. So even if they do target one down, oh dang, the heads, bro. This Mew player's going nuts. Even if they do target it down, I have another Zacian Ripborn ready to go. Now, keep in mind, Temple is active, so if they can't replace the Temple, Meloetta can't attack, so we'll see. They have to get rid of the Temple. What's crazy is we have the double turbo as well. Choice Belt double turbo, but we can't attach the double turbo for the Star Sword, unfortunately. Okay, he put the energy on the Genesect, not the Mew. Leads me to believe he doesn't have his last Fusion Strike energy in the deck, which means he's committing to double turboing that Mew. So just little things you can notice from your opponent and potentially gauge what their game plan is or what they might have or don't have. Of course, I could be wrong, but that is just an assumption. I mean, they gotta find something to bump the Temple. If they don't bump the Temple, then Meloetta can't attack. That'd be really nuts if they whiff the attack this turn. If they whiff the attack, I'll be in such a commanding position, honestly. Lost Vacuum. Ooh, they do find a way to get rid of Temple. Let's hope they don't find Boss as well. Right, guys? I can hope. We all know that Mew's always got the Boss. He is only drawing 2 here. You got the Boss off 2 cards, bro? I don't think so. I don't think so. Of course, he can Meloetta me, but we'll see. I guess my game plan at this point would be Meloetta, Genesect, and then Mew, right? Burning a Power Tablet is very good. Does he have another Genesect? He's gonna Genesect for 1. I mean, if he gets the Boss off 1 card, I'm gonna cry. Yep. All right. Sweet deal. We are in there, guys. So our opponent is down a power tablet, which is definitely good for us. Now, I feel like I just want to KO this active. I definitely think so. We go, we attach active here. Now, I could try, I mean, the Meloetta is fairly threatening. I think I just KO it. But the question is, do I put the V-Star down? I can Break Edge, but I don't have the other V-Star in my hand right now. Which, I mean, I could Primate Wisdom a boss's orders, see what I get. Metal Saucer is good. Because if I evolve, it forces my opponent to find a couple extra cards to get the KO on my active. But if he does KO it, I mean, I'm in a little bit of trouble, honestly. Now, I could chase down this Genesect this turn with the energy. Break Edge can KO it, but then, oh, it's so tough. Because Meloetta, like I said, is pretty threatening, but he probably can find a couple modifiers. He's already burned one. He can probably find a couple modifiers. I can bench another Zacian and get it ready to go. It's kind of tough. Do I evolve, yes or no? I definitely think I want my Choice Belt. I'm going to bench this Zacian. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to bench this Zacian because I might need another one. I don't know, though. I don't think I'm going to need that one, but I panic dropped it. I've got the Choice Belt, the Double Turbo. So the Double Turbo drops down to 290, 270, 300. So I gotta have Double Metal on it. I am down an Ultra Ball. Do I evolve it, man? I feel like it's risky to evolve it, but I feel like I want to evolve it. I feel like I want to have that extra pull. Force my opponent to potentially find more cards. I do only get one prize card here, so it's not a lot. And it's only a Lost Vacuum, which is not very helpful. So, we'll see. I don't think evolving was the play. I think I should have just utilized Brave Blade. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Another Mew comes down. That's an easy thing to target down with Break Edge, because even with the damage reduction... Yeah, there's the power tablet. Like I said, he only needs 2 modifiers. Well, I guess if he attaches Double Turbo, he still needs 3 modifiers. So, maybe it's a big ask? Oh, no, this guy's flipping heads, bro. Oh, he's not? Yo. We're in there. So, Break Edge can KO a Mew. The basic Mew, even with the Oranguru in play. Our opponent draws 2 cards. Okay, maybe their hand is clogged. I mean, whenever I play Mew, I feel like I just get the clunkiest hands of all time. I mean, I have Energy Choice Belt. If he doesn't KO this active Zacian, man, ooh, I'm absolutely gonna smoke this Mew VMAX this next turn. He does have a switch card, burning an extra card from his hand. He can go into the Mew, and then always retreat from that only one. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. You don't got it like that. Clenching. Boss's orders. Uh-oh. Is he going to try and trap my Zacian? Oh, no. No. Don't do it. I mean, if he can't KO my Zacian, he chose to boss for 1 card. Now, I have energy in hand. So I can always Brave Blade. I don't know why you wouldn't trap this one that doesn't have any energy. Unless he thinks he's getting the KO off this. See, that's why I told you I shouldn't have dropped this one. I panic dropped it. A Path to the Peak. I mean, it seems a little late at this point, right? The Path doesn't really stop me. It only hurts you from drawing cards next turn. And a retreat to the Oranguru? Bro doesn't know I've got the boss's orders in my hand. He don't know I've got it like that. I mean, I can chase down the Mew for 2 easy prizes, or I can cook this VMAX right here. Oh, I get a... Bro, I just Brave Blade, right? And absolutely smoke this Mew. We're going to attach the energy here. Now we can get Rock Sand. That is something that can happen. Give me this Mew. Give it to me. Primate Wisdom. We're going to put the boss on top. Another Metal Saucer. Yay. And then we're going to Brave Blade for the knockout, man, and take 2 prize cards. Let's go. Yo, we're in there, guys. Yo, Zacian takes down Mew VMAX? Oh, he's just benching the Meloetta for a draw at this point, but he has a path to the peak in play. Did he hurt himself by doing this? I guess we'll find out. I have the boss on top of my deck and a Choice Belt. Next turn, I can just retreat and Star Sword and absolutely blow up that benched Mew VMAX. I'm ready for it. Our opponent does have their fusion energy, although I guess they could have gotten it off the prizes. I don't know why they wouldn't attach to the Mew then. I don't know if they should have dropped the path if it's only going to hurt them. Yeah, that's right. Zacian is in there today, guys. Let's go. If you go first with this deck, I mean, it can have potentially unmatched aggression. I mean, attach an energy, Intrepid Sword, you hit off Intrepid Sword, then you're swinging Brave Blade 230 turn 2 almost every time. It's ridiculous. And as you can see with Perrserkers and the addition of Zacian VSTAR, you can really ramp up your numbers to ridiculous amounts to KO practically anything in the game, as we saw. If you guys liked the video today, drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.